Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing great. I cannot help but notice that Black people are taking themselves back to the slavery we've obviously been fighting to be free from. Yes, we've been fighting to be seen as the humans that we are. But anytime I look around me, I see Black people making themselves small. I see Black people making themselves small just to get others to accept them. Just to get others to accept them. And this has been a worrying thing for me for a very long time now. I see it affecting the young ones. Black people, especially Black women, has been made to feel as if we are not it. Yes? And I always say it with the help of Black men. And this brings me to a topic of Black men not knowing the agenda of our enemies. They don't know the agenda of our enemies, especially in this Western world. Black men are put on a lynch. They are on a leash. And that's the dream I had last night. I saw a dog on a leash. And when I look at our society today, that dog on a leash is Black men. Black men so much want validation from white people. Black men have been made to become weak. Black men have been used to destroy the Black community for years. But I get so shocked when they say we Black women are the ones that are used to take them out of the home. No. Black men are the dogs put on a lynch to use to keep destroying the Black community. And Black people don't even get it at all. On my last video, I talked about how we will continue to remain the slave that we are, regardless of whether we own a partnership in a restaurant with an Asian person, or whether we own a degree or bachelor, or we are lawyers. We will continue to be that slave. We will continue to own that title. Because you would only have the money, but who still has the power is still our enemies. Black men has been put on a lynch. Your mind, your spirit, your soul has been tied. Through things that don't even make sense, worldly things. Like owning a yacht, owning a meaningless stuff. It's almost like the Black people or Black communities, it's almost like you are bewitched. You are bewitched, you are brainwashed, and you are still very, 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 very much conditioned very conditioned. I would like to call myself the chosen, and I do believe that I have a third eye because I see things for what they are. But anytime I look to my fellow black person, they don't see what I see. In 2024, black men still do not see the writing on the wall. Black people, black women still do not see the writing on the wall. I see black people getting angry with themselves and loving the creator of their problem. This is reality. The reality you black people don't see. And it's both black men and black women. Because I'm not even going to always throw black men in there anymore. Most black women, I don't know what game you all are trying to play. If you can't beat them, join them game. Yes, or you need them to accept you into a job or into a position, or you are playing some kind of game, and that game is the same game your ancestors played that has left you and your children where you are today. I feel like there's something sprinkled in the air to cause confusion for black people. I'm sorry, I don't have anything against anybody, but I do see the agenda. I see the agenda, and I see us being a vessel to this agenda as black people. We're a vessel to the agenda that those who wants to see us perish are putting out there, circulating around. And I talk about black men because I hear black men podcasting about black women this, black women that. But I don't hear black men podcasting about improving the black community. How black men podcast about empowering black women. I don't see it. Black men have become the biggest creator of erasing their own race, especially in Europe. This is an old topic, but then it's an old topic, but it needs reminding black people, black men and black women and black children. When we talk about where are the black people who are high economic earner in the black community, where are they in society? People reply, oh, they are there, they are there, they are there. Where are they? Where are they? If you look at the world of black people in the Europe country we all run to, we all move down to, we all want to be in, there's nothing really in it for us, and especially our children. Especially our children. The life that has been created for you black people for years is a handout life. Handout. We refuse to see that we are being used or being pushed into another slavery, but in a different form. We refuse to see that we are being enticed with all this career, this, that, and all other things we are being enticed with. We refuse to see that we as Black people are still the ones that are still being pushed back. Our opinion does not make sense even in our workplace. I see many Black people showing their aggression on themselves, putting their aggression on themselves. It goes from Black men claiming, oh, we Black women should wear our hair. And when we wear our hair, the Black men are even more of a disturbance to our hair, to our own natural hair. Than any other race out there. Black men, for some reason, some Black men have decided to not have anything to do with the Black community. Everybody has decided that, oh, they want to elevate one way or the other, you know, by tilting to the white side. They tilt to the white side, but they still have their eyes on Black community. Just in case it rises so they can fall back or try and push it down. I don't know where to start from this video. I just don't really know where to start from. I believe I'm seeing now that Black people, like we did before, we cloned the people we clone and we give them power. And these people we have cloned now have the right, yes, they now have the right to tell us if we are human beings or not. Imagine the people that were cloned from us. Be it a Black man going to date another race and have a child from it, or being it a Black woman who go and date another race and have a child from it. The child that you guys are bearing now are the one now looking down on the Black community like animals and like nothing. I don't really care how this video turned out. I am still going to send it. Whether I'm hitting any notes in you Black people's head or not, because I know that we have coconut head anyway. That when it's time to listen to truth, you'll be looking for if the makeup is right, or if the hair is right, or if the environment is right, because those are the things that you are focused on as Black people. You miss out on the truth. You miss out on a message of truth because you keep looking at other worldly things to see if the message corresponds or not. I'm sorry, I'm going to break the bubble of I don't care how the video looks to you out there. It's been years and years and years. It's just like looking at Africa. It's not getting any better. The same way I'm looking at this Europe we are all in as Black people. It's not getting better for us. And we still don't know why that is as Black people. We don't know why that is. You see black women and their behavior and attitude against black themselves. You see black men and their attitude and behavior against themselves and black women. You don't know why you are in the pothole you are in as black people. And in as much as we preach, in as much as there's social media to circulate this message, I don't think black people are still getting it. The other people are listening, they are watching, but black people are the ones who are not listening and getting it. You are the ones, black people. And when you continue like this, when you continue to please others just for them to accept you, when you continue to look down on yourselves and your own race, when you continue to have no racial pride in your own self, because you are letting the European people dictate who you are as a human, when you continue to be scared to speak up, speak out, this will never change. And you should stop giving birth to children who are going to come and still continue to live in this nonsense that you black people have refused to clear first. I go to work. I see the agenda. I see the black people there. You have lack of trust for yourselves. You have lack of patience for yourselves. You are so unfair to yourself. You are scared to be nice to yourselves. Black men are scared to get up from the chair for a black woman to sit down. Because the white woman will say, oh, you are getting up for the black woman to sit down. Black men are scared to do what is right by their women because they are scared. Because in the white man's book, you are not supposed to help your own. It's a problem for you to help your own, to respect your own, to seek for your own, to fight for your own. But they are doing it to their own, to themselves. Black men and black women alike are just walking. They are happy to be walking, to be pleasing, to please other race of people but themselves. And this is the truth. Deny it all you like. There is a reason for a third eye. Third eye is called a third eye. And you will not know if you don't know. And you will not know if you don't have it. You would not know if you don't know, and you would not have it if the right time has not come for you to have it. I see it. I know it. I feel it. I see how we are lacking. I see how we are being destroyed. And it's our fault. It is our fault. In 2024, it's our fault. I am disappointed at black women. I'm very disappointed at black men. My disappointment is the reason I'm making this video today. Because they said when you use your pain to send a message, and that's what I'm using here. I'm disappointed at black people, disappointed at black children. I'm disappointed at you. Very disappointed. The line I see you out there, the level I see you out there, it's not of greatness. You can dance all you want to dance. You can sing all you want to sing. But in reality, it will only take the help of our ancestors for you to actually really win. The way you are going. The way the Black race are doing all they can to please others but displease themselves. And this is all I have to say today, because I don't really know how to bring this message up. I'm not going to wait for my English to get better. I'm not going to wait to have more to say for it to actually hit whoever is going to hit for me to say these things. I'm going to say it the way I know, the way I can, but it's still a message to the Black people. It's still a message. Your disrespect will continue. The shoving of your ideas will continue. Your young children will continue to suffer. If you don't wake up. If you don't wake up. And as for the Black women who are still the reason there's even any Black race in the first place, when you look at the way you are being treated by your men in the society, it's time you start asking yourself if you really, really, really want to be even bringing any Black child into this world. You should really think of it. You should. Because the way I see, what I see out there, and Black people's behavior, you guys are really weak. And you act strong only when you know it's another Black person. But in reality, you are weak. And I'm just going to bring it out here and say it. You are weak people. You claim you are spiritual, but you're not receiving any spirituality from whatever spiritual you claim you are from or you connect to. If you are really spiritual, then you will see what I see. You will see what I see. Then you won't be killing your own selves and getting angry with yourselves and leaving those you should be getting angry with. Then you would see how they use you to get to your own. You will see how the manipulating tactics is being done. But you will be happy that at least you've got an opportunity. At least they noticed you. At least they gave it to you. At least they treat you nice. You don't know how they condition you, how they control your brain. Many of you are so blind. So blind. My spirit cries for Black people to wake up. Just know the tactics and don't fall for it. Just know the tactics when you are in your workplace. Know the tactics when you are in a playground. Know the tactics when you go on holiday. Know the tactics. See the signs, Black people. No. You are so caught up in these worldly things they used to entice you. You forget your connection of who you are. Black people have used lack of trust. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anyone. Or love yourself. Love yourself. You have used those things that you are supposed to use to empower yourselves. You have used it in a selfish way. All you use it for is selfish. Selfish ways. When I say I love myself, that means I love every person that looks like me or don't look like me. It doesn't mean when I see other people, I'll start acting somehow, or I don't care if they are going through stuff. That's not the meaning of love yourself. We take this message the wrong way, especially the Black women I see out there these days when they say, oh, I'm alone, I'm for me. You take all these inspirational topics the wrong way. You just take it the wrong way. I went out yesterday and there was this Black girl sitting in a corner. She was crying. Well dressed, but crying. And every Black woman kept passing her. Black people kept passing. And I was sitting down, I was just observing, because I'm the type who observe. I observe everything. I'm the type, I'm an empath, so I receive a lot of energy. A lot of energy. You bring my way, I feel it. She was ignored. No Black person went, and that's where Black people are, obviously they're dining. Yes, of course. I was contemplating, should I go? Would she say, just leave me alone? But I still went anyway to ask her, what's the matter? What's the matter? And then she narrated it all to me. And that's a Black man's doing. I get so tired seeing Black people and talking about how we've allowed ourselves to become foot match. Before you know, it's 2025, and we'll still be on this topic. A lot of Black people, they've decided, you know what, they are going to go to the other side. And that's how they're going to do it. And then go create people who will come and still be your master. You are going to create these people, but they will still come and still be your master. You are still not going to be any master of anything. You're still not going to be a master of anything. This message is for both Black men and Black women. It's your fault.